Greetings and salutations, everyone. It is Little Falcon, and if you have reached me live, this is a free reading event. We open up each event with a smudge. So when we start, we do a purification for me and for you. Wakantanka, Great Spirit, I so humbly ask you to smudge me, to smudge everyone. We're calling on our ancestors today to give each individual their unique advice. I want to thank everyone for showing up, and we're going to start with the normal announcements. I'm going to say a huge hello to everyone. Hello, Caitlin, Afia, Cecilia, Gabrielle. Hello, Jamie, and hi, Linda. So, guys, I've seen there's been a little bit of confusion and difficulty with that list. I do have the VIP reading list pinned to the top, as well as through the posts on Supernatural Vision. So it is there. I do have a list already of quite a few people. The first person on that list today is Afia. I see she's here. Lillian Clark would be second. Chandra Ray, if she's here. I see Cecilia's here, as well as Jamie. So, guys, if I've called your name, you know you're already on the list. The rest of you guys, hold on. At the intermission, at the 30-minute mark, we will go through and I will make sure that everyone who's asked for a reading is on the list for their possible chance today. I'm going to do my best to get to everybody. So let's do a little bit of our usual meet and greet. Hello, get out the announcements and get on with it, okay? How is everybody's weekend going? I know mine has been extremely busy as usual. We're going to let that sage burn a little bit for the group. I have a few announcements. I will be doing another free reading event this Wednesday. We're going to do it in the evening, again at 7 p.m. We might do 7:30. I'll take a look at what my schedule looks like. Hi there, Caitlin. Yeah, you did. Okay. We're working on everybody getting on that VIP list if possible. It helps with organization too, but I see you there. Don't worry. Girl, I see you. Yes, and you did comment. As well as I did see Rosa, if Rosa Parks is also, Rosa Parks, oh my goodness. Rosa, if you're here, Rosa Hunter, I'm losing it. I was just looking at my list. So anyway, let's get into the announcements. So once again, I will be doing another event on Wednesday. I will put out a VIP list later today. I will also be making some other interesting announcements. We're going to be going on a vacation. I'm going to go approximately 2 weeks from now to Florida. I will be taking you guys with me. You're going to see some beautiful scenes. I'm going to do a water ritual live, and that's going to probably be the extent of it. I don't think I'll be doing a ton of readings that weekend, so if you guys want a reading with me, the next 2 weeks is good, because then I'll have about a 4-day hiatus. Super excited, because being a Pisces, I know that what I need to do is go back to the water. So I also wanted to check in with you guys and show you some other interesting stuff, but I decided not to pull out too many things because I thought we have a really large list. I just want to say 2 more things because I had like at least 4 more other things so we can get on here. Well, where I'm going in Florida, oh my god, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Panama City Beach. We're staying in a hotel there. I managed to find something with beachfront access, which kind of blew my mind. And so yeah, we're not going too far. I'm gonna do the Gulf of Mexico. So for us, it's gonna be like a 14 hour drive. And so we love road trips, you guys. So we're just gonna like drive it pretty much all the way through. We do have some friends in Alabama, and we're gonna stop and like do a lunch in the afternoon. I have never been to Florida, okay? So I've been out west. I've been all the way to California, but I've never done Florida, guys. So I thought, why not? Plus, we're really trying to prep ourselves because soon we're going to be taking it on the road. I'm going to take you with us. We're going to do a lot of live readings. I'm going to be doing the American Southwest, as well as, fingers crossed, we're going to do Yosemite, the sequoias, all of that sort of cool stuff. I wanted to, let you guys know, though, that in about 2 weeks, I'll be off in Florida. You're in Central Florida. See, I have family, and my son lives in Daytona Beach. Okay, which is, a little further down, and I'm not going to be going down there, unfortunately. Hi, Shelby. So yes, if you heard me right, Aunt Shelby, I'm going to be doing a little Florida trip, but I'm only going to be going to about I think it's called Panama City Beach. We're just doing a little like 4-day getaway. You know, we're going to drive. We love road trips, so we're just going to hit the open road. I'm going to be doing, like I said, a little bit of like a water ceremony, which is so cool. It's great for activation. I'll be sharing more details later. But anyhow, I wanted to share really quick this beautiful raw turquoise necklace. I wear this stuff if I know that it's genuine. Sometimes that turquoise is fake, of course. You can get stuff with small flecks because it is expensive. This was gifted to me by someone. It's kind of funny how life goes. You know, I wasn't expecting this type of a gift from this person, but she has been just very thoughtful. So it's been an enhancer. I wanted to share again another enhancer. This is azurite. I know I've shown this before, but I wanted everyone to see it. We did have a member say that he thought he saw a face in it. Now maybe it depends on the way I have it turned. The light is kind of inadequate, unfortunately. Let's turn it like that way. I mean, I look really brightly lit up, but it's not so hot. So interesting. I see maybe like a footprint. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to see anything. But anyway, the azurite is another enhancer for someone who is in my profession. It helps open your third eye. The turquoise is protective. Okay. And as well as I've burned the sage. It is done. I think we're ready. I'm going to show you all my coffee mug. And then we're going to start. You know, you are all magical. Once again, you guys make this magical. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, your daughter Sherry is in there. Oh, cool. So yes, guys, I have family all over. So we're going to have Afia step up. Afia, if you would like to come on down and let us know what your question is. We're going to chit-chat like we normally do. So yeah, my goal was to dip my toes in the ocean. I wanted to get away somewhere sunny. It's extremely gray here, you guys. You have no idea. I mean, today it's sunny, but it's like an illusion. It's just freezing. Oh, just freezing. It's horrible. So anyway, I see that Afia wants a general read. Okay, let's do that. We're going to open up the floor again with these beautiful Akashic Tarot. I'm going to show you the front of the box. Last time we really all resonated with it, and I really enjoyed using it because, again, it adds this cool layer. They are indeed tarot cards, but with a twist. So let's focus for Afia. Oh, we're asking the universe, Wak and Taka, the great spirit, to open for us. One more good shuffle. Okay, this week is a week of work. You're going to be clearing the way. The Four of Keys. So this is a good kind of work. You're clearing the way, meaning you have projects and things you need to dig into. So these are, remember, things that are going to be ground setting, okay? Meaning you need a foundation, and these are things that you just need to do. So you're going to be working hard this week because you are being pulled towards the Akashic field. I love seeing this card, the One of Forces, because if we've noticed in the last time we used it, it is very representative of higher spiritual goals and things. So this is a good vibe. So in other words, you're going to be working hard. It's going to feel good. And then the Four of Roses, which is an interesting card we've not yet covered here, the Views of Ego. So let's look at this individual. Notice how there's no one else around. And there's quite a bit of puffery in his image. Meaning, when you look at the mirror, do you realize there's nobody there? That's an intriguing vision at first. So we have to put this in perspective. So what this really wants you to do is put things in a proper perspective about you. So when we hear ego, immediately some of us feel, oh no, am I being called out? No, no, no. It's the opposite. You're being told to believe in yourself and to approach things from a way, according to this, that is honoring what you spiritually are beginning to work on, because it looks like this week, as you plow forward, you're going to be very centered, feel really good about it, and you're going to be wanting to, and I think you should, look at yourself in a good way. But ignores other people, that is not what this means. But what this is more or less approaching is the idea that you need to have an eye about who is around you affecting how you view yourself. So, because of the type of person you are, this card isn't telling you, oh, you're being too egotistical. It's the opposite. It's telling you it's not so much the opposite, but it's telling you not to let others define you. So I would like you to spend a little time this week not letting others define you, working, digging in, doing the hard spiritual work. And Afia, you will get there. And you will have productivity. But again, this is all about self-awareness and being mindful that we want to project our own image of who we are and not be so affected by others. So there's your general. Today we're doing quicker mini sessions so that we can get to everyone, because I see we have a large group today. I'm going to be doing a lot of pop-up lives again like I did last week, which means like randomly I'm just going to go live. So make sure you set your alerts, which means you're following me and you are like basically set up to see me whenever I go live. It'll let you know, because we're going to be doing this a ton, okay? Otherwise, I will be back for sure Wednesday. The VIP event list is going to be out there soon. So we'll set these cards aside for just a minute. We did get Afia in. I do not see Lillian. Lillian Clark, if you were here, please step down. Otherwise, we're going to move down on the list. Chandra Ray, if you're here. After that, we have Cecilia, Jamie Dixon. If I do hear from Jamie Griswold, that would be great too. She's also here on the list. And Leroy Smith, if you're around. So guys, if I've called your name, please be prepared. If I haven't, hold on. Don't worry. You're not being ignored. You will be on the list. And that is also my two people who I know still want readings. Don't worry, Gabrielle and Caitlin. You have not been forgotten, okay? So first we're going to hit all these people, and we're going to go through this, it looks like, pretty quick. And a big hello to all the new faces. And thank you so much for inquiring, and I will get to each and every one of you that I possibly can. And you're so very welcome, Afia. I'm just like searching through the comments. All right. I do see Caitlin is there. Excellent. Okay, guys. So who I'd like to step down, who I do know was here. Cecilia, would you like to step down and have a reading? I know you said if no one else was wanting one that hadn't had any, but if you would like one, you can step down. After her would be Jamie Dixon. I do know that Jamie was here. Jamie, if you're here, would you let me know? And yes, I appreciate you, Rachel, asking how everybody's doing. We have a really nice group here, a bunch of sweet people. Yes, a love reading for Jamie. Excellent. So you will be next if Cecilia doesn't step down here. And yeah, you sure can, Caitlin. We could do the straight tarot for your question. Like if it's a yes, no, timing, whatever. I do have that deck out. You're lucky. Hello, Cecilia. Okay, so what are you looking for? I have a couple decks out today. I have the Akashic Tarot, which is like tarot with a twist. I have the Straight Tarot. And then, just because I'm being saucy, I have out the Sacred Forest Oracle, which I've used here before, which I really do like the imagery. And I'm going to be spending a lot of time outside. You know, I'm really all naturey and all that. So let me know. And if you have a specific question, just a general. Excellent. And you let me know if you have a preference on the deck. Otherwise, if you are here, Jamie Dixon, please let me know. Because next, after that, would be Leroy Smith. And if he's not here, we're going to go through the rest of you. So don't worry. You've not been ignored. And yeah, guys, I'm now dealing with allergies, so I'm okay. Hey there, new faces. And hi, Marianne. Wow, there's so many new faces here today. I'm super, super humbled. Make sure you head over to Supernatural Visions, join my private group so you can get on the VIP free reading list, which means all these people first I was calling are on a list already, which means they get a first shot. Then after that, it's whomever. So you guys head over there, join my group, and every time I do an event like this, I will put out a list, and you can be on it, okay? How about just whatever I choose? Thank you. Okay. I appreciate you guys. And Jamie said the same thing. All right. We're going to do the Sacred Forest Oracle then. Because I'm feeling all earthy. And this is a very light and beautiful deck full of some sort of combination of real natural images natural images that are obviously fantasy. Then there's natural images that I think that could be real. I mean, I think that fairies do and have existed in different forms. So now let's focus for Cecilia. We want the natural elements to come through. We're asking Mother Nature, Wakantanka, the Great Spirit. We're going to pull 3 cards because this is a general, and we want a little information for her. Okay, so I want you to have some very, like this is perspective but courage. So the Aspen Spirit, I want you to not despair over these things that are happening, but it feels like you're going through a series of changes and challenges. So right now the Aspen Spirit, if you guys could see, there's some lovely imagery there. We've got some flowers. Oh no, I'm sorry, those aren't flowers. Oh, that makes a lot more sense with the rest of this. These are leaves that are turning, okay? So what you're needing to have, I would assume at this point, courage over is the changing scenery of your life and the challenges that apparently are here. Like I said, it's not for you to sit and worry about, but you seem to be going through. And this is not saying you're in the autumn of your life necessarily, but you're dealing with what we would want to call the beginning of like a big change. Okay, so when I think of autumn, I think of the leaves starting to fall off. Winter is a whole big change, again, but for you, and this is kind of neat because it went right from autumn to winter, the spirit guardian of winter retreat. So she's going to be challenged, you guys. She needs to have courage. She needs to recognize that she's going through something, a physical, emotional change. It could be partially the autumn of your life. I know I'm going into it. I'm 48. It's all good. It's a beautiful time to be alive. But for you, this retreat, if you notice, this is you in your little bubble. You can very much be that way, which is good for you. And there are these times you need to retreat. Now, the third card I pulled, this is for you to take with you and know that throughout all this, you're going to be gaining knowledge. It's like all these experiences lately, girl, have been prepping you to be able to sail away from your issues and difficulties with the knowledge that there's a higher spiritual power and force around you often that's helping you. And if you see here, and I kind of love this sort of like it's a mystical, foggy sort of image. So guys, it's not just that she's on the water. She is absorbing light, being light, air, energy. There's a lot going on here. Even though it says the air spirit, I want you to feel as if this is a lot about, I would say, a spiritual transformation more than anything. But what I do love, and I can feel myself being tugged in a different direction here with this reading. That's an interesting thought. I'll pause for a moment. I just need to finish this thought, and then I do need to say what was being prompted to me. That's difficult, you guys. These beautiful energy lights that come out of her hands. So I'm going to go like that so you could see. So she's going to be able to spread what she has found and what she has learned from her time inside and spread it to the world. Now, you had another little message here that I feel was just like jumping up and down at me. I want you to take care of yourself physically. I know this sounds silly, but maybe you need more rest. Maybe you need your eyes checked. There's something through here. For some of us, it's allergies. For some of us, it's anxiety. But what I'd like you to do is just pay a little special attention to your physical body, okay? If you would. Thank you, Cecilia. I appreciate you. See, these readings, you guys, are always intriguing. If you've been watching me, I've had all kinds of things happen. The group will get shivers sometimes. It's pretty amazing stuff, as well as we've had negative entities enter and leave and cause me to have technical difficulties, and later me realizing kind of a little bit of what it was about. Hi there. Oh, I see some new faces again. Hi, Kim. Thank you for sharing. It's good to see you back. And then I see, oh, wow, okay. Hi, Haley. Nice to see you too. Well, you are so very welcome, Cecilia. Hi, Queen of Cups. So, we are having a whole huge amount of people commenting here. So, if I missed you or something you said, I do apologize. We're just pretty much almost through our regular list. Now we have Jamie Dixon coming down, and she said I could basically do whatever one I wanted, the deck. Now, was it a love reading, if I'm correct, Jamie, if you jump on down? And I do apologize, like I said, if I'm missing any of you and your requests. I'm going to go back through here in a little bit. I'm going to hold off on the intermission as long as I can. And yes, guys, I do an intermission. I take a spiritual break. I go through the list. I make sure everyone who's requested. So that's you guys. So look, if you go away, make sure you come back, you guys, because I will try to get as many of you in the time allotted, okay? Let's see here. Now we're going to scroll down real quick for Jamie. If she said, hi, Rosa. Yes, I do see you there. Like I said, I'm going to make sure. And hi, Lynette. Goodness, there's so many of you today. This is so exciting. I'm going to get to as many of you as I can. I'm going to pull out the Akashic Tarot for Jamie. So I'm going to look for her comment here. There she is. So she wants a love reading. And I'm going to use the deck of my choice. Today, guys, we have 3 to choose from. I would like the group to focus for Jamie. A love reading. One more good shuffle. Asking the universe, her ancestors to help. All right, let's take a look, you guys. I'm going to do 3. And as I said, we're going to try to speed through these a little bit because we have a whole group of people waiting, but we're going to be as complete as we can be. The first card represents you. You need to understand you have built somewhat a dynasty yourself, girl. And so I understand your search for love and understanding within love to, how can I put this? Make someone, you need this, okay? I know you need this love thing, I'll put it this way. But you are being reminded how complete you are. I want to set that down because, look, that is not normally what people want to hear, but I think it's important that we're acknowledging what Spirit wants to tell us, even if it's begrudgingly so. In the present, I feel okay, this is Hilarion. And now if you look, you guys can barely see there's all these spirits from her past life still here. This is double. This is twofold. Okay? You need to let go of everyone from your past. Like everyone. And I know that may mean, okay, is there someone I've been fated to be with, for example? And what do you mean I gotta let them go? Okay. That doesn't mean if it isn't like the right person, they won't come back, but this means to physically, emotionally, spiritually let go, as well as you're being reminded you are being watched by your ancestors and guided, and you do have a guardian around you, I feel. Now let's get to this. I am intrigued by this last card because it lets me know there is a person, a specific person, a situation. And I want you to see it for what it is. This is the King of Forces. What I'm intrigued about is that this person, and if you could see it a little better, it's got a purpley as your sort of color there. It's mixed with this blue that is representative of amethyst to me and the idea of psychic. So like, okay, I know this sounds a little strange, but you and this person are going to have this psychic sort of energy together. Now, I'm going to be clear what this means. Okay, Jamie. So I know that a lot of people don't like these portions of the reading because I'm not trying to sound like, oh, telling you what to do or for anything for you to worry about. But it's more or less that you should invite new energy into your life because here's this guy, King of Forces. Now, okay, it could be someone from your past, but I really want you to just, for this moment, have an open mind. The cards are really pushing me, and the message is, please have an open mind about this person. He's kind, he's caring, but he's strong and firm, and you need someone who's going to be strong and firm in their belief system. Now, as the numbers on these cards go, the only number that is clear is the number 5, which means you're going to have very little progress on this for a moment, and then you would want to be open to the possibility of meeting new people through, and this is usually things that you care about that you do, or something social where you would run into someone, because this, again, a lot of us aren't going to go on a dating app, okay? So this isn't what this is. And if it is someone from the past, it is them literally coming through, completing that connection with you. But I really feel you should consider letting this go for this moment, not to sound ambiguous or confusing. So just to let you guys know, if Jamie and I were talking privately, we get a little deeper, but I'm not trying to tell her what to do, as well as I'm trying to honor people's situations. The more you reveal at times, the more I feel actually it isn't helping. I want you guys to understand that I'm holding everything we speak in private sessions private, therefore I'm not trying to expose you any further. So I'm going to pause there, Jamie. So my feeling to you is to remember to not live in the past and to try to seek higher vibrations right now, which would make someone from your past, if they were to approach you, be that person you'd like them more to be, because they're trying to meet you on that vibrational level. But don't let anybody who isn't on that level in your life. So that's your love message. We're going to pause for just a second. I'm pretty sure I've done that entire list that we had. I did have Caitlin and Rosa mention the list, because they couldn't find it, which totally get it. So I would like the two of them to step down, and then I'm going to do Caitlin. What will my next boyfriend be like? Okay, so you want a straight tarot on that. We're going to do Caitlin, and let's see if Rosa's here. And then the rest of you do not leave. I'm going to be going through and writing a list. I will do a short intermission where it will still be live here. You guys can comment your desire for a reading. You can head over to Supernatural Visions, join the group, get on the VIP list for the next event. Make sure to like and follow Little Falcon Tarot Readings so you guys can also find out when I go live for my pop-ups. I'm going to be doing that a lot. And I'm going to be sharing with you all the cool places I'm going. So now we're clearing out all the old energy. We would like to know for Caitlin what her next boyfriend will be like. Okay? And let's see, because I'm assuming she's down here. So if I haven't called your name, don't worry. I will go through and compile a list. So please do not leave. And if you do, just make sure you come back, because I will be here for approximately at least 30 minutes when I come back. So let's focus for Caitlin, guys. I appreciate you. All right, let's look here. Okay, I got a cross between these two guys. And this is intriguing, guys, because you're often going to find in life no one is clearly one thing, right? So you're not all going to be, say, the Queen of Wands action and the Queen of Cups heart all the time. You can't be. So he's a cross between, and we'll get into this really quick, the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a loving family man who really has a lot of love in mind in his heart, and he's not a bad guy, but he can be very subject to his emotional fluctuations. Now here's this King of Pentacles. He's very money oriented. Your guy's gonna have dark hair. It feels like a brown to dark hair, but I have to also tell you that the physical characteristics, they're usually an image in my mind, and I'm not always sure what that means, but I feel they're kind of I get him almost black and white images, so I guess that's the best way to explain it. So far, I feel he's got darker hair. I want to put this in perspective. So she asked, really specifically, what is he going to be like? Okay, well, he obviously is going to have traits from both of those cards. He's going to be someone who drives for a living. That's kind of interesting. So now I'm going to tell you, her and I have already had this conversation. So look, I have to give you guys insider information. Caitlin had inquired about driving, but this guy, he drives and moves things. Now that doesn't mean he's doing CDL work necessarily, but I have to tell you, he's that person. Now, intriguing. He's going to be all about kids and family eventually, and it also makes me feel he's got a child already. And I'm going to tell you, don't take this the wrong way, but he probably does. We all have histories. The older you guys get, it's okay. It's normal. You've lived. If you haven't had kids or had something or literally been together, been divorced, I mean, you have to be bloodied and dirtied up to have lived. And I know that sounds dramatic, but it's the way it is. So let's put it there too, that you need to be open to, I don't think you're judgy, so that was not my point, that he may have a different lifestyle than you expect. So let's take a look here and see if she's made any comments here. I did see her right. Okay, excellent. we're gonna leave that there. The physical thing, it like I said, isn't as the biggest thing. Is that I feel that you're going to be dealing with someone who, he is loving and caring, but he does know how to be practical. I think that that's been maybe a problem that you've had with people, as well as the loving, caring part, but their practical side. Like, you need to have someone who can take care of business. And I know that sounds like people are like, what do you mean? Well, if you're all willy-nilly with your life, how are you going to get things accomplished? So. All right. We're going to move on for right now. Caitlin, of course, you are always welcome to come back to expand upon these questions. You guys, absolutely. I also do private sessions and empath guidance and mentoring. This is a fabulous group of empaths, caregivers, caring, loving people, readers alike. So I do see you guys here, and I do recognize you for who you are, and I appreciate your participation with all this. So what we're going to do is one more reading before our intermission. Please make sure you're putting your name on here and let me know you want it. I'm going to totally look through it, so don't worry. I will be back. So let's see here. She would like a general. Well, thank you. So we are choosing between the Sacred Forest Oracle, the regular tarot, and then the Akashic Tarot. So for right now, I think we're going to pull out the regular tarot. And we're going to do a general. So guys, when I use the regular tarot, we are doing practical, but you must understand the message is the message. And the divination tool just helps guide me to the type of message we're needing. So I appreciate you guys for that. I do have a virtual tip jar set up. If you are interested, anything would be appreciated. 25 cents, $1, what have you. Now let's open up for Rosa. We would like the universe to give us a nice general for her. I like to get a little bit of what to expect. You know, Rosa, like, what am I, going to encounter Monday? Let's take a look here. It is a week of communication for you, which I think you do a lot of, but this is communication about money. So let me tell you, these men in your life, these guys you're working with, these people are going to be asking you questions. You are the go-to person at times for some reason, which is strange. I thought someone else was supervising everybody, but somehow you seem to be, I don't know, influencing people in a certain way. Now, this is where you put an end to certain stuff too, guys. So this week, check this out. She's like, oh, no more. And what it is, they want her to do something extra at work. Or, yeah, I would just put it this way. It's like, you got to go do this meeting. You got to spend this extra time. And you're like, oh, nope, I don't think so. Absolutely not. I'm not going to do that. And, it's more or less the vibe that you have been trying to have, which is, I have limits, okay? So let me put down the rest of the reading real quick because it's jumping into the rest of the details. So her general reading also indicates that she's having to really take control of things in the family. So like this is the family card that I'm focusing on. So what I mean by family is extended family. So you probably feel like you're kind of like the lead of everyone, which I can understand and relate to. And you're going to hear some gossip about everything. And I don't know if they expect you all just to fix their problems or what, but I think that sometimes the gossip is kind of intriguing. Let's talk about this. Here's a female in your life. This is this Queen of Pentacles. This very well may be a sister, someone close to you. And she's talking about her child. Okay. So I would say that you're just like, the takeaway from that is, you got to do what's right for you. Again, it feels like she's having to draw boundaries, but here's a good thing, guys. This is a phone call about money. She's going to probably get, I would say, a positive boost of cash. Oftentimes, this is like a bonus or an acknowledgement. So I think your hard work ethic and everything you're doing is going to, pay off. Lastly, you seem to be making some real clear spiritual choices, like you're going to want to keep working on honing certain spiritual things like I know you do. And it feels as if you are, excuse me, consciously making the choice more and more to deal with people and things with that spiritual door, especially over the next week. Again, it shows people like asking you the questions, and you're like, well, I don't know. I don't have to be everyone's answer, especially when you're trying to stay so focused, by the way. So no worries. It looks like you're going to have a pretty nice week. I would absolutely continue to say no. It feels good, doesn't it? Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is take a brief intermission. I'm going to go through. If you requested a reading and I haven't got to, I'm going to try to make a quick master list. I'll get to as many of you as possible. In the meantime, while you're waiting, make sure you like and follow this page, share. I do have a virtual tip jar. Chip jar, that's great. Tip jar if you're interested, as well as head over to Supernatural Visions, you guys. You absolutely need to join my group so you guys can get on that VIP list. That means you would have gotten to go first. You would have already been done out the door. So I appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys soon, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Greetings and salutations, everybody. This is Little Falcon, and I am back. Thank you for waiting. I did compile a minor list. Now, I'm looking at everybody, and I'm going to be like, just say this. I'm overwhelmed, humbled. There's a huge amount of you here. So I have to tell you guys straight out, you need to head to Supernatural Visions, be a part of that group. You can be on the VIP list because I can only do so many of these per session. But bear in mind, once you like Little Falcon Tarot readings, which is hopefully what you're watching this through, right, guys? That you like my page and follow it. And so this way, you can know, like, when I'm going live, because I do this now randomly, different times, as well as I do at least 2 events that I advertise for and use the VIP list, okay? So, I know that's a mouthful. I appreciate you guys. Now that we're back, I'm going to start announcing some names, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I've probably missed some of you. Don't take it personally, please don't be offended, but I'm going to do it as best as I can to get as many as I can in the time allotted. Once again, make sure you guys like this page, follow, and that way you can know. I'll just go live a lot. So first out here, here we go. I have Gabrielle is the first on my list, and there she is. Gabrielle is next, and then I have the Queen of Cups. Lynette, I do see you there. You are number 3. Malik is number 4, if you've heard your name. I do see you there, Haley and Rachel. I'm going to make sure you're on the list. Okay. We're going, yes, Queen of Cups, you were on that list. You are number 2. All right, let's do it. So now Gabrielle has been looking for a complete more idea and reading about her career. So Gabrielle, would you like to expound really quickly for the group what this is about? I mean, is this a general reading? You know, what is your general concern about this? So we just want to make sure we're being as focused as we can for her, guys. And then I see a new name as well. Danielle Mariotti. I think you just joined my group, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. I was trying to scour this list and part of it disappeared. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm so sorry. So, and she wants a regular tarot. Excellent. All right, guys, I do have 3 decks today. Unless you have a preference, I'm going to use which one I want. She wants the regular tarot. I have the Akashic Tarot as well as the Sacred Forest Oracle. Now, let's open the floor for her. And our focus is her financial situation. The 2 rejects she received, and she's waiting for 2 more. Okay, let's see. Now, she has 2 more opportunities. And we also want to understand what's happened here, okay? I understand that in the creative process, when you're submitting things, rejection is a part of the game. So, okay, we're going to put that there and say that out to the universe. We accept rejection as a part of actually success, okay? Because if you give up, then it just ends with that. Not that Gabrielle is a quitter, because she's not. So let's take a look here, guys. I'm asking 2 things. I'm asking why this has gone this way. Will she indeed get any positive feedback? Because she mentioned she had 2 more. And frankly, anything else that the cards want to jump out, I'm going to do a full spread for Gabrielle. She's been trying to get a hold of me here for a little bit. The group has filled up wonderfully. Therefore, it's been a little difficult. Okay. Let's take a look here. I appreciate you, Gabrielle. She's been super patient. All right. I want to start off by telling you, you are not on the wrong course about this. This is part of the process. Now, I felt this from the beginning, but I didn't want to really confirm it until we could really show you guys the tangible cards. So I know that means a lot to people. Look, you've had this rejection, but this is because you're going in the right direction. Now, there will be alterations you may need to make on your current perspective, that your project. Literally, it shows you've been thinking hard about it too. You're like, oh my God, should I quit? Do I need to do something different? You feel overwhelmed. It's going to be okay. I think that, yeah, you might need to tweak things, but here's the issue. You can't give up, because according to this, I feel that you will get 1 out of these positive 1. Now, this is where we get the answer cards, guys. The Guru is her being advised by someone higher than her, who's there to give her advisement about her project. It's a positive thing. They're going to have her do alterations, you guys. So this is important to know. Life is always like this. So like when I entered this contract with you guys, it has all been what has been needed to happen. And I couldn't have anticipated every twist and turn. No one can. And that is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to be open to what we feel and see. And then, frankly, get a little bit of that insight as we see here to what we need to do, which is continue to be adaptable. That's that temperance card. I'm sorry, I'm holding over the word. And look, this is a little bit of a painful process, as you can see by this Nine of Swords upside down. And I have to say it has not been easy and will not be easy, because you will have to continue to work on a few little things. Do I know what day? Okay, so here's the deal with that. I would say to you, looking at these cards, you're going to have to probably wait for at least another 2 weeks, or within that 2 weeks, to get these responses. Okay, the number 11 and the number 14. So I would give it at least that much time, and be aware that when it does come, I want you to be open and adaptable and feel like you're not going to quit. Okay, we're going to light the sage on that one, you guys. We're going to work on doing a little smudge as we transition to the next reading, but I want Gabrielle to stay open and positive. Okay, everything's going to be okay. Don't give up. Worst case scenario, just say all of them get rejected. You're to keep moving, because the cards in life keep pointing towards this is what you need to do. But you need to listen to why these things go these way, right? These ways, excuse me, right? So you understand. And I know she does, because we've been down this road for a moment. So, okay, let's move on to the Queen of Cups. So we're doing a quick smudge for me, for you, to clear out all the energy. I appreciate you guys so much. And you're welcome, Gabrielle. I'm going to make sure that you find that list too, the VIP list again, and we keep on it, so we can try to also figure out what maybe could help in this process, okay? So maybe that's what we'll ask next time, okay? Or whatever you want. Hi there, Ninja Moon. I did see Muffin. You followed me. That's so cute. I love that. Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here today. Make sure you guys also go to Supernatural Visions to get in on my VIP reading list. Queen of Cups, if you like this reading today, please head over there. You guys can then be on the VIP reading list. You'll know when all my events are. Yeah, you know that from Little Falcon Tarot, but there, you guys can find out about all my personal things. We're going to go on a lot of trips. It's going to be fabulous, as well as a lot of these fun events. Plus, there's going to be interactive games we're all going to play, chances for you to win live free readings with me alone, you know, like on the phone chat, what have you, you know. So I want you guys to keep around. And then also, we do Little Falcon Tarot points. Every time you go live with me during an event like this, I give you a point. You do have to be a member of Supernatural Visions. After a certain amount of points, after 5 points, you start to be able to get rewards. And this way you guys can have private time with me, because these readings only go so in depth, okay? So welcome to the new members. I would like the Queen of Cups to step down. I have read what she said. She wants the Akashic Tarot, and she wants to know how to balance her relationship so it's equal give and take. This is a good question to ask this type of a deck, because it takes it to this other spiritual level, okay? And I do love it for that. So she is now, it is her turn. Thank you so much for waiting. I appreciate everybody. Now we're going to open the floor for me and the Queen of Cups. Here we go. We're asking the universe to help us figure out, how does she balance this relationship? I understand you've probably found us because you're an empath, healer, caregiver, intuitive, so on and so forth. Therefore, you're seeking the balance, like we all are in our life, of when to give and when not to give, what to give, and you know, it's quite a balance being an empath. You have come to the right place. Again, thank you for joining us. So, okay, let's dish, guys. Her reading here talks about how you are being prepared to, I guess the best way to put this is to live between two worlds, which I think you kind of feel like you are already. And I'm going to get into this because, look, She asked a question about balance in this relationship. And the middle card, the second card I pulled, this Two of Scrolls, Two Worlds, literally is about the balance she's seeking and is giving her, and we're going to get into the advice of how to do this. Okay, so first of all, you need to seek guidance. Now, this is funny because I pulled this card the other day and it meant fairly similar messages. I want you to really seek spiritual guidance about this other than from me. So I know you're like, what? So this means I want you to sit and meditate. I want you to think about what you really want, okay? You said balance in this relationship. You want to know how he can give to you more, or however this would play out, that's what I'm assuming that this means. Because it shows here that you are already knowing, guys, and she does, and this is the Buddha prepares, that she's like has a life of service, of being patient. So that's why this problem has gone on, because for a long time she knew that's what she's doing. And you are right. You are literally and have been preparing for this process of being this amazing giver, this understanding person. You are trying to live this Eastern philosophy, okay? So understand, you have to balance the worlds you have, which is this practical world, with someone whom frankly you're going to have to balance because he is not you. Your partner, rather, is not you. And I want to be clear about this. Let's step back. So what I meant for you to do is to just literally go, okay, I need to ask myself, is this person capable of giving me what I need, number one? Number two, can I, through any way, shape, or form, really cultivate this with him or help him? Or is this something he needs to learn himself, which leads you back to who you are anyway? So part of the advisement here is you need to step back. You need to tell him how you feel, which I'm assuming that you've already told your partner how you feel. You need to sit and think about it very carefully what you want to say, because I think that you need to be recognized, because you're balancing two worlds, which is this spiritual sense you have as a person. You are very loyal. You feel a lot of duty to people. Okay, you feel it is your way of living and you have to do it, but you're balancing the world where people don't. I'm not trying to say that, oh, we're so great, but like a lot of us are in that boat, okay? And I'm not saying that your guy isn't a spiritual person, isn't a good person, that your partner is bad, so on and so forth. No, but he was not given those things that you were. Plus, you are on your spiritual journey, already activated in that way prior to this, apparently. Here's the issue: is you asked yourself, can he give these things to you? Can you help him? And this is just what I feel. I really want you to sit back and go, okay, I would like you to give XYZ to me, but if you can't, I need to step back from this enough. And you don't even have to announce it to him. I feel you need to step back and say to yourself, okay, I can't control this person. So in short, I think that it's telling you straight out, and it's just really kind of a lot again about that acceptance. Yeah, it makes me feel slightly okay, there's a sad vibe to it in a way, because I'm kind of telling her, guys, the Queen of Cups here, to sit and think about, is this a situation I can really handle? And will this person really change? Can I expect this? But I need to tell them how I feel. Then I need to very realistically balance their responses, because this person is not going to be able to process this exactly the same way as you. And then you're going to have to step back again and go, okay, you process this. I would like you to grow with me. And now those are the things I'd like you to focus on. That would be my advice to you, is that you need to talk to this person in that way. Like, I want you to grow with me. And then you need to stop giving on your side, period. If you can't get this from this person, and then see what happens. Because usually when you stop giving and you pull back, and this is very hard, because, I hope it's not a financial situation where you feel you have to do something, but emotionally when we pull back, there'll be that void. Okay, and can they fill it? It'll be up to them. I think you need to give it a chance, and it's absolutely telling you to be very zen about this and step back. So I appreciate you, Queen of Cups. And listen, guys, I try to do short readings. As you can see, I've tried today, but it is what it is. When I'm I'm just like the radio receiver, okay? So I appreciate your patience. Queen of Cups, I hope that gave you a little bit of guidance. I do private sessions. You guys just DM me. I have a $25 new client special, $25 for 15 minutes on the phone or texting, whatever you guys prefer. And frankly, you guys, we're like doing this so much that a lot of us just use this group to get like some basic thoughts out. What maybe we need is minor guidance, and it's enough, which I totally understand, and I love giving. So that's part of this, is giving my gift, because it is a gift I can take no responsibility for. So once again, I'm humbled and honored at everyone's presence today. Please head over to Supernatural Visions. Make sure you like this, share. And if you guys really liked it and felt really inclined, you could add to my virtual tip jar. There's a link. It just takes you to PayPal. Even 50 cents is appreciated. Once again, thank you guys so much. Well, thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. All you have to do is search up Supernatural Visions, you guys. With little Falcon, of course, that is moi. And then you will just join the group. I approve it. And then there's a VIP reading list for every one of these things. And if you guys are watching me now, you're already at Little Falcon Tarot. Please like the page. That's really important. I see people following, but you got to like it too. And that helps me increase my numbers and will help me increase my accessibility on Facebook for you guys. So they've been trying to reward me with stars and all kinds of things. And I'm trying to increase my following to about 10,000 people just to start. I've been doing this here, you guys, since 2013, but I was behind the scenes. I did this basically over the phone, or chat. So you guys are getting me on the ground floor of all my new adventures. And I wanted to mention really quick, if you guys are interested in the paranormal, that whole group I started was about the paranormal. I do have a little show I've started. So it's a little slow in the processing right now, but we just went yesterday to a new location, and I'm going to show you guys just this. It's like we do these one-offs. We're like in the middle of nowhere. I get a sense and a feeling, and I'm like, I want to stop here. So we went into this Johnsonville cemetery. We drove right through, and I'm like, stop. And I felt it. And I felt the spot I needed to go to. So I walked over there, you guys, and I got some amazing evidence, not just visual evidence, which is, look, we do daytime investigations. It doesn't matter, daytime or night for me. I'm spiritually connected. The crazy stuff happens to me in the day. I'm going to be honest with you. At night, I'm sleeping. So anyway, we approached it, and literally I had visual using the SLS camera, which is amazing. It's that stick figure thing. And then I pulled out my ghost tube, which is the it sounds horrible, radio static, but it literally catches words. And I was feeling some of this anyway. So I felt as if it was this person's son. I mean, it gets interesting. I'm going to clean a bit of that up, the audio up for you guys, and I will share it tonight. I wanted to share it today through this, but I haven't figured that out yet. There's like a streaming way for me to do it. So anyhow, guys, I appreciate you. So let's see who else we can fit in before I have to go for the day. Let's look at the time. Oh, we're still pretty good. Let's look here. We've got that. We've got Gabrielle. We got the Queen of Cups. Lynette, if you're still here, and Malik. And yes, I see all the new names. And hello, Brittany. It is nice to see you here. You are so welcome to join our group. Make sure you like this page and go over to Supernatural Visions with Little Falcon. Like that page so you can get on the VIP reading list to make sure you get a reading. Like, the group is like grown so huge. You have no idea that now I'm just like, unfortunately for you guys, kind of like fighting this, which is why I started the list. So it helps you guys. So I'm so happy to have you, Brittany. Please head on over there. Okay, here's Lynette. Ooh, she's met her twin flame. He's feeling about her connection. Who's going to contact me. His name is Joel. Don't mind. Okay, whatever I'm drawn to. Okay, let's take a look. I want to do the regular tarot for this because that's just what I feel. Okay, this is exciting. So yes, the twin flame connection, guys, this opens up so many things for you. It's not just like some love story. I mean, maybe kind of like a love story that goes up and down. They're normally there to help you learn about yourself. It's a magical thing, so let's focus for Lynette, okay? And I'll go into my twin flame connection some other time. We'll do a whole thing on it. Okay, let's focus for Lynette. And his name is Joel. One more good shuffle. I'm gonna have to get a new straight tarot card deck soon. I'm like really using these a lot. Okay. Interesting stuff. Okay, so your twin flame, there's an excitement there, but there's a bit of like this is so new. So I'm gonna be clear with you. It's good. It's good. But I would think, wow, I think it's a lot for Joel to take in. This isn't a bad thing, but I think it's good. He's very hopeful, but he's really avoiding drama. By the way, that's his whole vibe. He's like, oh, no drama, you know. Here, let me scroll down for a minute here. Well, absolutely. But he's on tour right now. Oh, that's so cool. I love musicians. I love music. Guys, I was going to be a musician. That was like my big thing before I had kids, but it wasn't meant to be. It's okay. So looking at this realistically, this makes a lot of sense because, guys, you're going to laugh. Here's their challenge cards. Oh, my God. I didn't even read that yet. Literally on tour. Okay, Lynette, look at that. Moving, physical. Oh, my goodness. Well, of course that would be her obstacles because they're physically not together. And he is touring. That's fabulous, you guys. I love how this all plays out. That's cool. So let's get to the rest of her question. So he can see the magic between you guys. It's just a mad balance he's trying to achieve. And this justice card, because it is not about anything, in this case legal, is referring to the balance he's trying to achieve, which is good news. So let's talk about this. I know you're worried about hearing from him. He is going to take a moment. So I would say anywhere between 3 to like 5 days. It's like not very long or anything. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't hear from him like today or tomorrow. And now he's from Finland. Oh my goodness, that's exciting. Ooh. Oh, that's so cool. Well, thank you for sharing. So let's get into that. That actually makes sense. Oh my God, he's over water, you guys. Cool. So there's so many details in the cards. We could like literally take one card and pick it apart for the entire reading, and we would like not even get through the rest. So that's just so cool. So let's get to this. You'll probably hear from him then, anywhere between now and 5 days. So there's this 2-month aspect here. I want you to know it also had been representing balance in the other card. So over the next 2 months, I think you're going to have a little bit of static, infrequent communication. So maybe that would be the time that he would be on tour, and then it would leave way to more. But I think that he was very surprised, Lynette, enough to learn that this is an exciting thing, and I appreciate you sharing with us with it today. I need a little more drink here. Hold on. I think that the romance stuff used to be my favorite. But after a little while, I just kind of enjoy all the different types of questions you guys ask because everyone is so different, and I appreciate it. So thank you for sharing. So let's see down here. Oh, we see another Caitlin. Thank you so much for joining us. Caitlin, would you please like this page here, if you would? Share if you would as well, follow, and then head to Supernatural Vision so you can get on my VIP list. I want to keep track of all of you. So what I'm going to do is set up another event on Wednesday, and you guys can join in on that way too, and I'll do another one for the following weekend. I'm going to do pop-up live broadcasts, you guys, all the time. So that means free readings, So set your alerts. Right. It is a twin flame, right, and frequent. I'm sorry, Lynette. I just read her comment. So when we do go into the twin flame thing, guys, it's not like a straight thing. And it is meant to help you both, and it is meant to happen when it's meant to. It's meant to be nurtured, and it isn't an easy road. So I have to say that straight out. So, hey, Carolyn. Nice to see you over here again. Malik, if you're here, please step down. And as you can see, guys, we do run a little late in time. I was only going to go an hour. I think we'll have a time for a couple more. And once again, if you guys are interested, please head over to Supernatural Visions. We do some fun stuff over there too. Get on the VIP reading list. So if you are here, because we just did Lynette, Malik. You're so very welcome, Lynette. So once again, for all you new people, make sure you've liked this page. Make sure you head to Supernatural Visions, okay? And when you guys do that, you assure yourself a spot on the next actual event. Let's see if Malik is still here. So yeah, guys, tonight I'm gonna totally clean up that broadcast or the little evidence clip, and I will put that out for you guys. We're about to wind it up today. I do not see Malik. Hi Amanda. Before I go, I just want to let everybody know to like this page. Please, and then head on over to Supernatural Visions and like that, join the group so you can be on the VIP reading list. So how this works is I have a special list set aside because we get like so many people at one time. It's overwhelming. So you guys join that group, Supernatural Visions with Little Falcon. I'm going to, when I'm done here, comment on here and give you guys the link. Head on over there. Every event I will be having up a list. Plus, if you like Little Falcon tarot readings and follow me, I go live off and on all the time, all week. Just pop-up broadcasts, I call them. Okay, first come, first serve. If you catch me, I'll give you readings. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for showing. I'm so sorry to miss some of you and just catch you when I was leaving. And once again, you guys, you are the greatest group. I'm humbled and honored, and I couldn't be more pleased at our growth. So know that I am totally here for you and that I am just so over the moon. Thank you guys once again. I will do a pop-up live broadcast tomorrow, so keep your alerts set, okay? I'll say it again. Tomorrow I'll be giving free readings, a pop-up live, which means anytime during the day or night, okay? So what I'd like you guys to do is head on over to Little Falcon Tarot when you're done with this, and Supernatural Visions, and get involved. Once again, have a great day, you guys. Thank you so much.